All right. Well, it wasn't bad today, but it's been a hot week, and I'm going to tell you a couple of secrets on how I stay cool in the hot summer days. The first thing I do is I dress in clothing that is very Christmassy, and that always keeps me cool. And then I sometimes wear Santa Claus socks, and that keeps me cool in the summer too. At least it keeps my mind cool. I go into the Christmas mode. The other way to keep cool in the hot summer days is if you don't want to do the ujjayi breath, you can breathe through taco tongue, or you can breathe through your teeth. Those last two are actually real yogic ways to cool the body down. I'm going to scoot back, and we're going to start from our normal seated position. And we turn the feet in a little bit, cross the legs. You can do it real soft. You can do it heavy if it works for you. Let's sit up real tall with the spine running up the middle, the core a little bit engaged. We're going to reach the right arm out. And finally, my right shoulder stayed down. We're going to grab the fingers and pull back. Came up a little bit when I reached out. We're going to breathe here. And also think about that thumb pulling open. So don't just leave it in. We're going to pull that thumb out and away, just with the strength of the thumb. We're breathing in the nose, taking our time all the time. Great, let's switch. So left hand comes out. We'll pull those fingers back. And don't forget about the left thumb. We're going to pull them a little bit open, just with the strength of the thumb. Excellent. Let's reach the right arm all the way up. And then we're going to bring it down the back, and we're going to grab the elbow. The head will push against the arm, keeping the core engaged, staring straight forward. So as the head pushes against the arm, maybe feel some tension here in the shoulder joint. Good. Go ahead and switch left hand up and then down the back. Again, we grab the elbow, core in, breathing here. You could come around the back if it's doable, introducing the hands together. You could also use a strap, again, if you need that for the around the back deal. Good. This is going to be a little different. We're going to reach the fingers straight out, and then we're going to circle, mostly activating the wrists one direction here at first. And then the opposite direction, please. And then we push the walls out. And we're going to turn and look to the right. We're going to turn and look to the left. Very nice. Let's stand. I'm going to stay up front here because I want you to be able to see my feet. And we're going to step the right foot over the left. And if you're concerned about the forward fold, sometimes I lower myself down with the hands on the legs. Otherwise, just lower yourself down. If you're super flexible, you may wish to stop the downward descent, pushing the fingers on the mat. If you want more opening, you can grab the elbows. But if you're lucky enough to not be that flexible like me, my hands don't get anywhere really close to touching the ground. You can circle in the arms, and you could actually come up a little bit if you wanted to circle in the arms, because this is real nice for the shoulder joint. Just going to breathe here in the nose, drawing it in and pushing it out. Excellent. So go ahead and switch the feet so that left foot's going to step over the right. All the same stuff, but there is an alternative. If you prefer, you can pendulum the arms. Also great for the shoulder. And it's early, so you may wish to engage the core when you stand. And we're going to bring feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. And speaking of shoulders, thumbs out is way nice on the shoulders. Palms in is fine, but thumbs out is super nice on the shoulders. We're going to breathe in, reach up, prayer to the ceiling. So we're looking up at the hands in prayer. We're going to breathe out on the forward fold, bringing the fingers low. Keep the legs mostly straight, so either hands on the ground or on the shins. Look up, pull the shoulder blades together. Forward fold on the out breath. And then all the way back up, reaching out and up. We're coming down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in breath. We're going to breathe out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center, pushing into the earth. Circling all the way back up, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. Look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, taking our time all the time, down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in breath. Breathing out, we forward fold again. We're going to look up, flatten the back. And then we're stepping to the top of push-up. You're welcome to put the knees down. You're welcome to step back to the belly. Otherwise, top of push-up, everything tight, core and legs especially. And then on the out breath, we're going to lower down. You could hover 2 inches or you could hit the ground and roll forward, up dog or cobra, tight legs, third eye looking. And then down dog, pulling up and back, looking at the knees of the navel. And you can pedal the feet out, bending one leg, push the opposite heel towards down, stepping a little bit back and forth in place. Excellent. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet together, fingers low. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. Those hands come down through the heart center. You push into the earth again, circling back up. Breath out, forward folding. We look up, step back again, top push up, we lower drop, up dog or cobra, and down dog. Breathing here, if you like, up on the toes in the in breath, down with the heels on the out breath, or you can begin to stay still, looking at the knees or the navel. Breathing in the nose. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. One more, down through the heart center again, pushing into the earth, circling back up. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We look up, we step back, a time push up, we lower drop, up dog or cobra, and down dog. Very nice. You're welcome to rest anytime you want. Middle finger straight forward, the whole palm and the fingers are on the mat. We're looking at knees or navel, feet are 2 fists apart. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold. Let's come on all the way up to the ceiling, hands in prayer to the ceiling for a moment, looking up, pulling the core in and up. You could arch back, lifting the heart, and then we'll bring the arms right down at the sides again. Surya Namaskara B, big toes touching, ankles apart. Utkatasana, the chair, let the knees fall together as we sit and reach. Great. Up, over, again, forward folding, fingers low. Then look up, flatten the back. stepping again, top push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right foot stepping, warrior one, left foot turns out. Reach the arms up for the moment, knee over ankle in the front. And we're going to push into the left foot, which is the one behind us, and reach the left shoulder forward. I am reaching the hand forward, but I've been saying shoulder now because I don't want to reach the arm out of the shoulder. I want the shoulder to turn. Very nice. Touch the ceiling. And again, hands back down, stepping back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, and left side stepping, right foot turns out, arms back up. We push into the right foot, especially the outside edge of it. We reach the right shoulder forward or the hand, but we're moving through the shoulder, breathing. Excellent. Touch the ceiling again. And yes, hands back down, stepping back. We lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to breathe right here. And step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Let's do some more. We sit in chair again. Great. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. Look up, flatten the back. We're stepping again, try to push up, lower drop, up dog. I hear dogs barking, and down dog. Warrior one again on the right, right foot steps, left foot turns out. We're gonna bring hands in prayer above the head, knee over the ankle. We're gonna look up, pull the core in. If you wanna arch back, lift the heart. Excellent. The hands are back down again, stepping back. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. And left side steps, right foot turns out. Back up, hands in prayer above the head, core in, looking up. If you want to arch back, lift the heart. Excellent. Hands back down, step back again, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Very nice, breathing right here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair and standing, shoulders back. Just one more. Let's sit in chair again. Great. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, time push up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one again on the right, right foot steps. Back with the arms up for the moment here. We're going to stay in the warrior base and bring the arms out in the front with the palms facing the ceiling, the sky. We're going to breathe here. And we turn the palms to face. We're going to open up, maybe look up. Thumbs, forefingers, all fingers, palms opening, hands mostly opening. Turn the palms to face the sky, bring the hands together in prayer above the head, core in, you could arch back if you like. Great, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left side. Warrior one, left foot stepping, back up with the arms for the moment, and then out in the front with the arms, breathing here. All in the nose, if possible. Go ahead, turn the palms to face and open those hands up. Make it a hand opener. The chest's gonna open automatically, the shoulders are gonna open automatically. Make it a hand opener. Keep on breathing. Look up if you can. Go ahead, turn the palms to face the ceiling. Hands together in prayer. We're gonna arch it back. Excellent. Hands back down. Stepping back. Down push-up again. We lower drop. Up dog or cobra. And down dog. And we're gonna breathe right here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We're gonna look up. We're gonna forward fold. Let's sit in chair, ankles a tiny bit apart, knees together. Let's do cactus arms in the chair. And try to put your back on the back wall. We're gonna take a couple breaths right here. Then we're gonna twist. We're gonna take the right elbow outside of the left leg, hands in prayer. Turn the fingers to the face. Check that the knees are the same, lined up. Line those up, it'll line up your spine. And we're going to breathe here. You could open the arms if you like. Good. Forward fold and just rest hanging around. Excellent. We sit in chair again, cactus arms. And left side twisting. Check the knees square to the front of the mat, hands in prayer. We stay here breathing. Great. Forward fold. Again, take the feet apart and grab the elbows. Let everything drop off your back. You're welcome to bounce if you like. Push the breath out of the nose every time the body drops down if you're going to bounce. And you can engage the core again here. Let's come all the way up and touch the ceiling. And then all the way back down, peace fingers. It's okay to bend the legs under the big toes. Thumbs touching big toes, holding the fingers down, elbows out, head down. And breathe here. Excellent. Back up to the ceiling with the hands and back down with the hands under the feet from the front, toes touching the crease in the wrist. You can pull up on the feet, top of the head down. Excellent. Let's stand and we will be at the top of the mat if we're not already. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. Great. We're going to do a triangle, stepping the left foot back about the distance of one of our legs. Front foot is pointing straight forward, arms out. We're going to reach out and then right hand down, left arm up. You could put palms out, which is real nice. And we're going to stay here breathing. If possible, we're looking to the reaching hand up to the ceiling. You could look down. If you look down, the nose should point right at the foot and the shin. Excellent. Back up. We're going to pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. We're going to reach out over that left foot and then left hand down, right arm up. We got triangle on the other side. Trikonasana. We breathe here. Great. Back up again. And we're going to pivot again. Left toes 45, right toes out. Let's shorten the stance. And we're going to reach the left arm way out in front of us, just letting the right arm dangle here. And then those of you that want to twist, left hand down on the shin or back of the hand outside of the leg, right arm up. Big toe in the front grips the mat, lengthen the breath, lengthen the spine. Good. Up again. We pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. Gonna reach that right arm out, let the left arm dangle for a moment. And again, we twist. Right hand down, left arm up. Keep the left hip in. Keep breathing. And back up. Left toes 45. Right toes straight out. Let's re-lengthen the stance for warrior number 2. The leg in the front is bent with the knee over the ankle and the arms are over the feet. Core in, dropping the shoulders, looking at the right hand. Good, extended side angle, the center of the right forearm on the leg near the knee. Left arm up and over. You could stay here. You could put the right hand on the ground if you prefer. We're going to breathe. Good. Back up. We straighten the right leg so we can pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. We're going to bend the left knee so we can do left leg rather. Warrior 2. Good. Forearm on the leg, extended side angle. Right arm up and over. We stay here. Breathing, reaching. Do whatever you did on the other side if possible. Great. Up again. We'll straighten this left leg. We pivot again. Left toes 45, right toes out. Let's do warrior 2 again for a moment right here. We are going to do that twist. So you could keep the back foot flat. It becomes a full body thing. Or I'm going to do ball of the foot. We're going to swing the left elbow outside of the right leg, which doesn't move. Hands in prayer. We're going to stay here breathing. Great. Back up. We pivot again. We'll straighten that right leg. Right toes 45. Warrior 2 to the back for a moment. And then again, we are twisting. So I'm coming to the ball of the foot. Elbow outside. Hands in prayer. Right here we are breathing. Great. Back up. We're doing horse. So we'll be facing out the left of the mat. Toes splayed, knees opening, holding V. ceiling, breathing and staring straight forward. All right, straight the legs. We're going to turn the feet to run straight forward. We're going to touch the ceiling and then all the way down with the hands right under the shoulders, top of the head down, maybe palms down if you got that. You could take the feet further apart if the forward fold feels, difficult. We take several breaths here. Good, back up, reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then behind the back, we'll intertwine those fingers and push the palm together even. We look up, and then we're gonna forward fold, lifting the arms a bit off the back. Good, back up. This time we touch the ceiling. Then back down, we're gonna grab shins, ankles, or big toes with the peace fingers. Pull the elbows away from the ears, bring the top of the head down. And we continue the long, deliberate breath in the nose. Let's stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And over to the other side, please. Right shoulder under and through. Great. Let's come to standing. We're going to shorten the stance to about 3 feet apart. We're going to turn the right toes straight out. We're doing pyramid. Left toes about 45 degrees. So I like to bring the arms out so I can turn the torso so the shoulders are the same as the front of the mat. Behind your back, it's your choice, elbows, reverse prayer, or even palms together. Shoulder blades together, we look up, keep the shoulder blades together, come down, look at the right foot. We're going to breathe here. And you could stay in pyramid or jump onto that front foot for warrior 3. And right hand down, left arm up is Ardha Chandrasana. Whoa. And you could switch the hands just for a moment. And then put that left foot right back where it was. We're going to pivot, right toes 45, left toes out, and arms out so we can get that rotation. And then again, behind the back, elbows, shoulders back. Whatever you did on the other side, we're going to come down and look at the left foot. Well, you could stay here or hop onto that left foot. And left hand down, right arm up. And switching the hands. All right, let's stand top of the mat. We can shake the feet out a little bit and the hands if you like. We're going to do a tree, standing on the left foot. We grab the right ankle. You could hold it, you could lock it, you could also put it out in front, hands in the heart, or all the way up. Lots of choices. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. Let that down. You can move around a little bit if you like. We'll do the other side, standing on the right, then the left. We'll try to match what we did on the other side. Great. Let that down, step it out. Standing on the left foot, we're going to lift the right, and we're doing right on right. Right hand, whoa, grabs the right knee and the hip, or you can come and grab the big toe, extending the leg straight out if you like. Stand straight and tall on the left side, core in. We're going to breathe here. We're going to open that leg out to the right as we look over the left shoulder. Back to center, show me the bottom of your foot. Great, let that down, step it out a little bit. And we stand on the right, we're going to lift the left. And then whatever you did on the other side, if you extended the leg, grabbing the toe, great. Just breathing. And we're going to open that leg out to the left as we look over the right shoulder. Back to center, leg out on its own. Show me the bottom of your foot. Excellent. Let that down, step it out. Let's do the squat if you don't mind. It's one of my favorites. Elbows into the legs, hands in prayer, long back to the crown of the head. Breathing in the nose. You've got a great opportunity here to do crow or headstand or any of those things. And if you want to take a while with them, be my guest, and you're welcome to catch up with us as we progress. We're going to bring the hands in prayer straight forward, and then we're coming all the way up to the ceiling, core in through the nose, the fingers, lift the heart, back down, hands straight forward again. And then all the way up again, lifting. And back down, hands straight forward. And one more time, all the way up again, lifting, core. Great, back down, hands straight forward. And let's come to hands and knees. Knees 2 fists apart, knees also under the hips, shoulders above the wrists, middle finger straight forward. We're doing El Gato La Vaca. Let the belly drop, looking up, third eye. As you breathe out, we are arching the back, looking at the navel or the knees or the legs. Keep moving with the breath. The out breath is when we're looking at the navel, arching the back up, The in breath is when we drop the belly, looking up third eye. And back to center, we look over the right shoulder and see the tail. And then please over to the other side. Great. Back to center, step the right foot top of the mat, and then the arms straight up. That right foot could go a little further if you like. And we're going to breathe here. Good. Hands down on the inside. You could stay here. I am going to bring my foot a little further out, and it depends on your shoulder and your hip width and all that. You want to try to keep the knee over the ankle and the knee against the shoulder, so that you might have to move the foot. You could also bring the hands forward, putting the elbows down, and we're going to breathe here. Good. Step that right leg back and left foot top of the mat. We're going to reach the arms straight up. Take a couple of breaths here. And again, down on the inside, I'm going to keep the knee pulling against the shoulder and the knee over the ankle. So if the foot needs to go out like a ½ inch or something, you can make that adjustment. And then if you want forearms down, the elbows would be right next to the ankles. Good. Back to hands and knees. We're going to turn the right hand in so it faces the left, and we're going to feed the left arm through, laying onto the left shoulder inside of face. We push the hand against the mat. We can bring the right hand up around the back, grabbing the pants or the leg. And I'm going to stay pushing my hand on the mat. We're going to breathe here. Great. Back up. We're going to turn the left hand in, and we're going to feed the right arm through, and we're down again. Good. Back to center. Let's step back, top of push-up. We're on our way to pigeon, tight core. We lower down, up dog or cobra, down dog. We're going to lift the right foot up over the back wall. You can bend that leg. And we throw that right shin top of the mat, scoot the left leg back. Lift the heart and hands down, forearms down, head down. We breathe here. The knee is outside of the right ribs. All right, hands top of the mat again. Step back. You can shake that right leg a bit if you like. Then vinyasa, here we go. Down and up dog or cobra. Down dog. Left leg up. You can bend that leg, opening up the hip. Shin to the top. Right foot crawling back, heart lifting. Hands down, head down, forearms down. Breathing here. All right, one more time, hands top of the mat. We're stepping back, everything tight. We lower drop, up dog or cobra, down dog. And then let's sit down. And once sitting down, we're going to straddle the legs out. And we're going to breathe in and reach up the center. We're going to breathe out and fold to the right. And then all the way back up. And then over to the other side. And over and over, the out breath always on the downward fold. Good. Let's touch the ceiling. And then we're going to bring arms down. And let's do Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together. We're going to pull those feet in pretty tight. Left hand grabs the small toes, right hand on top. We sit up tall. You can butterfly the legs. And the knees are trying to go down towards the earth. If you're butterflying, of course, they're coming up a bit. Shoulders back, breathing, staring straight forward. I think that alarm is the new building that's still not occupied. It goes off from time to time. Kind of not cool. What are you going to do? Life in the city. All right, let's forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, put the heart on the big toes, keep the shoulder blades back and together, and get where you can get, and don't worry about getting anywhere. We're going to breathe here. Good, back up. Let's extend the legs out again for a second because I like to come from here into, we're going to do shoelace pose. So from here, right heel under left hip with the knee pointing straight forward. You see most of the foot sticking out. And then left foot jumping over the leg. You could sit up tall. This might be intense. Then stay here the whole time. You're welcome to stay here. Right hand could grab the left shoelaces, pulling back. Want the knees to stack. You could hold them down. You could put the fingers on the floor with the feet rooted. Lunge forward. That'll move your knees. We're going to repeat the right arm up, down the back, grabbing the elbow. Head pushing against the arm, breathing, core in, staring straight forward. Very nice. Unwind all of that. And we're going to do left heel under the right hip. And then right foot jumping outside. Again, you're welcome to stay here. You're welcome to grab the shoelace and stay there. Even if the knees don't stack, you're welcome to put the hands down, lunge forward. Left arm up, down the back. Lots of pieces, lots of options. Head against the arm, core in, breathing in the nose. Great. Unwind that and really extend the legs out and shake them around a little bit. So we're going to do our twist. Right foot flat on the mat, hugging the knee in. Left arm grabs the leg, right hand behind you, sitting up tall, shoulder back. Could put the elbow outside if you like. Left toes, without looking, ask yourself, are they pointing to the ceiling? And we're going to breathe here. Excellent. Let's switch it. Right leg out. Left foot in there tight. Right arm grabs the leg. Hand behind you, sitting up tall. Elbow outside if you did that on the previous. We look at the wall, about the eyeball line. Foot back to center, both legs bent with the heels on the ground earth mat. Arms under the legs, roll back onto the tail. You could stay here. You can let go, locking the shoulders back. You could straighten the legs. Put the hands behind the head. It's 1 of 5 as per normal. We're going to breathe here. Right, cross the legs, sit up tall. You could do the lift if you prefer. And then all the way back up. Number 2 of 5. Breathing in the nose, looking at the feet, shoulders back. Cross the legs, sit up tall again. Back up, number 3. All breathing all the time, shoulders back. And cross the legs, sit up tall. Excuse me. Up again, please. And cross the legs, sit up tall. And last one, back up. All right, hug the knees in. Let's lie back. We're going to grab the shins, pull them down, bring the nose up to the knees. And let's do bridge, feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart, longest finger almost touches the heel. You're welcome to do Urdhva Dhanurasana. Most of us are just going to do bridge, lifting the hips, tucking the shoulders, intertwining the fingers. I'm going to breathe here. Great, back down again. We're going upside down. You could put your feet up the wall. That's a super awesome pose. Otherwise, we're doing plow first, kicking the feet up and over the head. You can have the hands on the back or intertwine fingers with the arms down. Then breathe here. If the hands are not on the back, place them there now, lifting the feet straight up into the sky, heavy shoulders, heavy elbows, light as possible in the head. You're welcome to bend at the waist to kind of take weight off the head. All right, bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears. We're rolling down into dead bug. Our knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You can stay still or rock around, but the head is on the mat, just laying there. It's not lifting or doing anything, just we're looking at the ceiling. Excellent. Knees in the chest, arms out like a T. On the out breath, let the knees fall to the right as you look to the left. You can put the right hand on the legs as we look over to the reaching left hand. And up again to center, and then over, please, to the other side. And right arm reaches out. We look to the right hand. Back to center, hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. We're going to take a 5-minute meditation. You're welcome to take it laying down. Otherwise, we roll up to a seated position. You can roll up your mat because sitting on the mat is making things so much easier for the meditation. Legs crossed just gently or however it's comfortable for you. We're going to intertwine the fingers with the thumbs touching on one hand on top of the other, shoulders back, core in, chin hanging slightly to the chest. And like I said, we'll be here about 5 minutes, just becoming aware of the body breathing itself and trying to keep all of our attention just on experiencing the breath. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart center, rubbing them together. And then we're going to reach the arms all the way up into the sky, receiving the gifts of the universe. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. We're going to hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, lift the floor. And then let everything out. You're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. It's danieloverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal there. That is that. Thank you so much for coming out today. I'm going to stop my